Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Simply Nerdy. I am your host, Austin, and I am joined by Steven, Lisa, and David. I almost said Super Jump because I'm reading your names here. And today, we've actually got a really fun episode for you guys. We are going to be going through all of the Nintendo consoles that have been released up till now. And I guess except for the SP, sorry, David, we'll kind of lump that in. But what we're doing is in a little bit of a format where it's a game where we have here a tier ranking with all of these consoles that we're going to list. But there's a couple rules that we have to mention. Number one is that because there are 13, there can only be every tier will have at least two consoles, but the top three, S tier, which is the highest, A and B, will all have three consoles. And if somebody, we're going to have everybody randomly receive a console that they get to put in this tier ranking. And if one of these tiers is already full, let's say S tier already has three and you want to bring in another console, you can swap that console and put that one in another, and then it creates this chain effect. So that's what we're going to do. Those are the rules. You can only have three consoles in S, A, and B. C and D get two. And we're just going to go through this randomly. We also have a wheel here that we're going to spin to go through these consoles. So who would like to go first? Who's going to be our lucky?
I want to stress the fact that this is so subjective.
It is. Absolutely.
Like I never played the normal Game Boy. It sounds awful. So
watch Lisa get
Watch
Game
it.
Boy
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Lisa just volunteered. Let's go.
Yes, please do not stone us in the comments below. This is
all subjective.
The official Simply Nerdy tier ranking. Here we go.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no.
We could start from David and work our way backwards.
Let's do that. We'll
to left.
From right to left. David, we'll go ahead and we'll spin the wheel here for you.
Let's go.
Oh, Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna put it in C because it's better than not colorful versions.
Okay. All right. Yikes, that kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but C feels so low. But that's okay. I'll have a chance. I'll have a chance to bump it up.
You'll have a chance to bump it up later.
I'm a big meanie then, because I was like, I want to put that in D.
Oh. Shots fired already. All right, let's go.
All right, Lisa's turn.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay. Oh, the Switch.
Yeah. You better get this one right, Lisa.
Oh, man.
All right. Let's look at all of our options so I can. Yeah. I'd say S.
There we go.
Yeah.
S for Switch.
She's right.
Yeah.
It starts with S.
That's
so-
right.
That's right.
I know how to spell.
Nice. Nothing else.
Yeah, and Game Boy Color has C in it.
Ah, there we go.
So I guess the SNES would belong in S tier. Is that what you're telling me?
That would put the DS in D tier though.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh! All right, let's get
I think the list is making itself, guys.
this.
There you go.
Spicy.
Oh, you know what? I should probably remove the ones we did. So we did Game Boy Color and
that's
Switch. Okay, cool. All right,
Nice.
next we've got
You got me.
Steve's
Here we
turn.
go. Let's hope I don't do it wrong.
Yeah, Steven.
Ooh, Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Yep.
Game Boy. I have played the Game Boy. I actually like the Game Boy. There are a lot of good games.
You can't put it above Game Boy Color.
I can't put it above Game Boy. I can put it above Game Boy Color.
What?
But does it deserve to go above Game
That's
Boy Color?
the ultimate question.
That's the question. Oh man, playing Ninja Turtles on that thing was a lot of fun. Tetris, obviously, huge on that thing, but I think I will put it in D.
Oh,
D. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think I will put it in D.
There are some real bangers on that, but
There are.
to be
I
honest,
love
feel
the
like,
thing, but yeah,
I feel
this
like
is
the Game Boy Color just improved upon it. So really,
Yes.
anything you can play on Game Boy, you can play on Game Boy Color. So
Yes.
I would have to agree that it would at least be below Game Boy
Give
Color.
it I don't know if it. I don't know about. Maybe not D.
Austin's just salty that we put Game Boy Color in.
I will stay with the D,
true.
but it could be a C as well. I would not be opposed to moving it up later.
Let's.
And it doesn't mean it's a bad system, okay? It just means it's awesome.
It just means that we hate it.
I should have.
All Nintendo consoles are great, okay?
Yeah, I should have prefaced this by saying that by no means does this mean that any of these consoles are bad. It's just how we prefer some of the consoles over others.
Yes.
It's the same with any of our other tier rankings for some of the prog album or discography that we've done. It's in some ways these consoles, even the D tier consoles, may be 1,000 times better than any other console or other games or something that we've played. So
Yeah.
that's just putting it in perspective here of what we're doing with this style of game. All right, so we've got it's my turn.
Gotta take off the Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Remove the Game Boy.
Okay, here we go. Oh, no! I wanted GameCube so bad.
I know you did.
Straight to S2. All right, well,
Well, to be fair, that's also where I'd put the GameCube.
yeah. So,
Right.
wait, which one did
This
I
is
get? I got
NES.
just the regular, the good old. Oh man, back where it all started. So for me, this one is just pure nostalgia. This is the first system that I started on. I played Zelda. I played Mario. 3, Mario 1. Just some major classics. Battletoads. Snake Rattle and Roll. I love the NES. That being said, I think I'm going to have to put it in C tier.
I think that's fair.
I did
I think
not
it's
care
fair, too.
for the controls. It was kind of clunky. The fact that you had to constantly blow in it, which did absolutely nothing except make us feel better. I'm gonna have to put it.
Those are a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in C tier. So
No complaints here.
remove the NES.
I have no complaints either because my only memories of the NES are not many, and also mostly just blowing in the cartridge.
Yeah.
Exactly. See.
Awesome.
Back to
Okay.
David.
Back to David. Yep. Here we
I'm
go.
ready for my next hot take.
That's right. Yeah, for real.
Hey, Nintendo 3DS.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I will put it. Oof. Okay.
Oof.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
right.
about it. I'm thinking
this
about
one,
it
right?
in context, right? Okay. Put it in. But I'll just go with my gut for now. B.
B tier. Okay.
Here you go. Okay.
I'm trying to remember some of the
that's
games
pretty
that were
good.
standout games for that console.
Oh, there's so many standouts. I don't know. I think I'd put it in A if it was me. I might move it later.
Hit it, Chris! Uprising!
It had Kid Icarus Uprising. It had the Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. It had Metroid: Samus Returns.
Did it really?
Yeah,
Spirit Track.
Yeah.
Spirit Tracks, Super Smash Bros.
I'm
for
sorry.
3DS.
I was thinking of the Nintendo DS, not the 3DS. You're right. That one had all of those amazing games. Smash
All
Bros. Link
All
Between
Yeah,
right.
okay.
No.
No, keep it there. You already said B.
Let's move it up to A. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
all right. I won't.
All right. All right.
I was debating between those two, and you're right.
Oh, perfect.
And let's put an A for now.
And the library.
So
was
the real
huge.
name of this game is We All Bully People Until They Also Share.
No,
Our
that's not what it. No, I didn't want to pressure David at all.
Hey, I was one of the bullies. Okay.
Look, if I wasn't debating it already, then I would have stood firm.
That's right. Okay, good. I'm glad. Good. Very good.
All right. Let's remove 3DS. And it's Lisa's turn.
that
Here
was
we
good.
go.
Spin that wheel.
The wheel doth spin.
The Super Nintendo.
Oh my word, Lisa! Don't mess this one up either.
Um.
Oh man.
Okay. So wait. Let me look at what we have again.
B.
A.
Okay.
A? Did
Yeah.
she say A?
Yeah, I said A.
Good choice, Lisa.
Okay.
Yay!
Would you
I
put
agree.
it above or below the 3DS?
Ooh.
That's the hard one.
In my mind, left is higher, so it'd be lower.
Yeah, I didn't know that we were doing that kind of ranking too.
Surprise! I'm just kidding. Yikes.
I don't know.
We can put it on the bottom for now. Just bottom of A tier.
Okay, alright. Alright, let's just leave it there then.
Solid choice, though. And
That's a good choice.
was good time.
I
I
just
love
remember
that thing.
playing Super Mario World and
Yes, exactly.
what Yoshi's
Aladdin.
Island. Oh my gosh! Now that I'm
Super
thinking
Metroid.
about it, there was just so many games I loved on the SNES.
Donkey Kong.
In my opinion, it should be SNES. That's how we
SNES?
could call it. Yeah. Who says SNES?
Oh, SNES. Got it. Okay.
SNES.
I was like,
Who said
oh,
SNES?
SNES.
I might have to say it's above the 3DS right now.
There you
I
go.
There.
Do it. Make it.
Okay.
3DS is great, but there's just I think that the SNES wins by quantity, like just the
Yes.
amount of amazing games. It
I think-
overwhelmed.
Yeah,
I think it does too.
Just and I have to admit that there's probably quite a bit of nostalgia, but the Donkey Kong countries, like you said,
It's
there
so
was a
good.
Bomberman game that was basically my whole childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Super Metroid, David. Come on. Let's go.
And Super Mario World, like that
Yes.
one was
Yeah,
crazy good.
Island and what else? What else?
Not to mention the amazing, was it 16-bit art styles that we got from that console.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Amazing.
also, oh my gosh, like they did so well with the music, even though the sound
Yes.
was redonkulous.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
impressive what they could do with it.
The
Yeah.
technology in there is incredible.
I liked the controller way better than the NES. Like, that was a
yes.
nice upgrade.
Sure.
Still not amazing compared to the more ergonomic ones you have today, but going from NES to there, it was good. What do we have next? I think it's Steve's turn, so we're going
It's
to.
time for me.
Oh, wait! Don't forget to remove the SNES.
Thank you.
I'm gonna rate it twice. So nice.
All right.
I rated it twice.
I can rate it. I'll put it right back where it was.
So good, he rated it twice. Yeah.
That's right.
Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance. Okay. Game Boy Advance, again, another incredible handheld system from Nintendo. We're also just going to kind of clump it together with the whole Game Boy Advance system of
SP.
family.
Right.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You can just
include all the
pretend that the
gameplay.
Game Boy Advance doesn't exist and only the SP.
There we go. Even better because it just improved on it like tenfold.
It's like just add a backlight and you got a winning formula. Without
Yeah.
backlight, it's
Yep.
you're sitting in the car suffering trying to play this game.
This might be the first hot take. Well, maybe we've had a few hot takes, but this might be the worst one. I'll put that in B tier.
I would
I would
agree.
take a B. Yeah.
Really?
I would,
Oh,
I
sweet.
would agree
Okay.
with that.
Okay,
At least this feels right in terms of like from Game Boy to
Progression
Game
from
Boy
Game
Color.
Boy.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
progression.
It
Yeah.
does. All right, well, thank you.
I do feel like
I'm glad I didn't have any.
a little bit. It's like a timeline. Is what we're
Yeah.
doing right here.
Yes. It's just in order of when it released because it progressively got better. Actually, no, that
Hey,
may
that's
not be
not true.
true.
It's a Super Nintendo.
That may not be true if I get a certain console. Oh dear.
Alright,
Here we
you
go.
got you
It's
got
Austin's turn.
All right. Let's
Let's
remove.
remove.
Game
Don't
Boy
let
Advance.
Austin get that one once. Kidding.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Do you know which one it? Oh
Make me
no!
nervous.
Virtual Boy. That's not the one I wanted.
Oh!
Shoot. Well,
I think
it
we
is
know where
what
this
it
is
is.
going.
yeah, I think everybody knows exactly where this one's going.
I'll
B
be
tier.
surprised.
B-
There we
B
go.
tier. Master.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Calm down
it's-
over there.
The reason for me is because I've never played this, and I don't know anyone in my life that has played Virtual
Same.
Boy.
I don't think I even knew it was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know until I saw this tier ranking. I was like, "What is this console?" So
Nintendo does deserve credit for like trying to like pioneer VR. You know.
Yes. A long time ago.
Yeah. I think that maybe like at a electronics store, I looked into a Virtual Boy once, and so that was kind of my experience, and it was like a cool
all
idea,
real,
just
right?
like, but
You looked
unusable.
into it? What did
Yeah.
you see?
I put on the goggles for the Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
That's
And,
interesting.
Anyway, it was like a cool idea, but unusable. It was painful to use. So
Yeah, and it was released somewhere, I think, between SNES and N64. It was in 1995, I think, is what we saw when we looked it up. But I don't know. So it goes to D. It's a D tier for me.
It does the D.
All right, Virtual Boy's out.
We're running out of consoles.
Yes, indeed.
Oh man.
Down to the wire. All right, back to David. Here we go. We've got the Wii.
Whee!
All right, let's look at that tier list. I'm gonna put it in B, below the Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
B for below.
I'm not a huge fan of the Wii. Like, it had some good games, but it also, a lot of those games were also hindered by being forced to use motion controls. So,
I would agree. It's kind of janky, right? The motion controls.
That's kind of the era of Nintendo where I fell off a little bit, and I didn't play video games that much during the Wii era. So, anyway, it's a little bit lower on the list for me.
I like the Wii. My issue was that it suffered from shovelware.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people trying to get in on the motion control craze and just making dumb games that use motion controls.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But I like thinking about it, there are quite a few games on there that I really like. So. But I think B.
That's pretty fair. It's very mid. All right. Lisa, you're up.
Oh yeah. Wait, remove the Wii.
Yep. All right, here goes.
Oh. Okay. All right. Let's do the thing.
Don't disappoint me.
Ah! No, just kidding.
Hey, oh, there it is.
Yeah, where's my list? Okay. Well, now I'm thinking thought. I think I was...
Thinking thoughts. That's scary.
Yeah. I might say S, but now I'm like, well, do I think the S could get better than the SNES? Maybe. So yeah, S.
Nice.
Oh man.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can get behind that, I think.
It has amazing games, and it did pioneer 3D graphics. So
It did.
Cool.
Yeah, and Ocarina of Time is on there, and Majora's Mask is on there.
Okay, you might have convinced me. Okay. I was
And
like,
also
A
that-
tier. Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely better games than these.
Looking at the other games, the other things that we have left, I don't think that the Nintendo DS or the Wii U are going to beat it out of S for me.
Nope.
All right.
But yes, I am kind of like, I don't know if like it and the SNES for me, I'm like, I don't know if I placed those right. I don't know. Do I reverse them? Would I reverse them? I can't, but I'm gonna throw that out there.
This is the only reason I would be tempted to reverse them, because I think the early 3D graphics have aged the worst of any graphical style.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I think we're basing it on pure nostalgia. And
Yeah,
it's
but if
amazing games, pioneered technology. Like
Okay.
it was,
But here's the thing: if I put it into A tier, who's gonna bump up the SNES to S tier?
But you don't have to, right? Because they can hold 3 each.
yeah, they would hold 3. So
Yeah.
but that means one of these are in it. I don't know. It's gonna get up.
Well,
it's gonna get messy, guys.
it's gonna get messy. Ready for it to
Well-
get messy? Here we go. Let's see what everyone's just gonna get messy now.
Ah.
Oh,
All right, Steve, it's your turn.
I'm ready.
Regret my choices.
You get
Give it to me.
the Wii U.
Ooh, I liked my Wii U quite a lot.
What the heck?
no!
The
What?
wrong person got this.
What are you talking about? I like the Wii U. It was fun.
We know that's the problem.
Yes, it sucked. And yes, the games were few and far in between. But I liked each cube. Well, maybe not all of
Is
them.
it
I love
copium,
most of them.
Steven?
Copium.
It is not S tier.
It's definitely not.
I don't.
A or B?
I don't know if I'd put it in A either. Maybe it'd be like a B.
You're right. I would respect that.
B for below the
And I know that you want my respect.
No, it's probably below the Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
But better than the Wii.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
It definitely suffered because it had not that many games, but a lot of it. I mean, but it has Steven's one of Steven's favorites. That it's just in
Was
jail. It's in Wii U prison still.
Yeah, it is.
Not for much longer, dang it. I still have hope.
Which game?
Yoshi's what's it called?
Woolly World.
Woolly
okay.
World.
Yeah.
And I do remember that on the Wii U there was Nintendo Land and the mini games were really fun. To play together.
Yes.
So I think that's good pop thread.
Is the Wii U backwards compatible
With the Wii,
to
yes.
play the Wii games?
It could.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, then it's already then we know it's better than the Wii. So
But the Wii was also backwards compatible with the GameCube.
that is true.
Oh.
So where's the GameCube gonna go?
So where's the GameCube gonna go?
We're gonna
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out right now. Stay tuned. You heard it here first. Here, let's see.
Yes.
Remove the Wii U. Ooh, 2 left.
50-50.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It's my turn.
Yeah.
It is my turn, and
My
I'm putting
turn.
it straight into S tier.
Good boy.
That's where I would have put it, to be
Okay.
That's
honest.
good. It's
Right
definitely
there.
S tier.
So I'm gonna put it in S tier, but I think it's gonna go right here between the Switch and the N64.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think
agree
it
with
was compact. It was fun. The controller had the best design. The
It was
memory
the
card
best.
was amazing. Loved the memory
Yes.
cards. So many good games. Melee, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle,
Yeah.
Wind Waker. So many good games. I failed to
Twilight
remember them all.
Princess.
Twilight Princess. Well, I played them on the Wii.
But it was still on GameCube.
Yes, it was still released on GameCube. It's true.
Metroid
Luigi's Mansion.
Metroid,
sorry.
yeah.
Metroid Prime.
Luigi's Mansion,
Metroid Prime
so
2.
many good games.
Man, it
Paper
was
Mario,
crazy.
right? 1,000 Year
Yeah,
Door.
Mario Thousand Year Door.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, the GameCube was just that's like one of my on our Discord we have like a 30-day challenge, and one of the questions recently was the console that you regret not buying? And for me, GameCube, 100%.
Aw,
I
yeah.
wish I had bought a GameCube.
And
Yeah.
you know what? For me, I realized recently that it was the first console I ever bought with my own money was the GameCube.
Wow.
So
I would say the GameCube's failing was that stupid memory reading eye.
Oh yeah. It was kind of a
Memory
pain.
reading
Just the disc reader, the
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the
Whatever.
Oh, you're right.
laser.
Yes,
Garbage.
laser. Yes.
Yeah, it was
Right.
pretty
failed
bad.
on mine, I think, right, Lisa?
Yes,
think
that's
it
what
did, yeah.
failed. That's
Did.
why Anthony got the silver one, and I sat there like, wow, David left to go on his mission, and he comes back to a broken machine that is his, and then we have a new machine that is not his.
That's so sad. But I like the purple look better than the silver too. Oh, the purple just I don't know what it is. Probably nostalgia. But
Personality. It has personality.
yeah,
It
exactly.
does.
I like it. Anyway.
Plus the intro screen is so good.
Yes, it was.
Brum.
Oh my gosh! Have you
And-
guys seen that meme video where it's the GameCube intro, but it never stops, and it's like, ah!
No, but I
No.
want to see it
Taking
now.
my comfy things and making them uncomfy.
No, but I did watch the one just yesterday. There was a meme with that intro, but with Michael Jackson, and he's in like pixel art, and he's like dancing and making sounds. And he's like, anyway, super funny. I'll have to link it.
That's
But,
funny. Before we move on,
yes.
it's also a good time to say hooray for getting GameCube games on NSO soon.
Yes. I can't wait.
On Switch too.
I can't wait. All right, we got one console left.
I wonder who's gonna.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Well,
I say we spin it anyway.
Well, you gotta do it.
Oh my gosh!
What? David got the Nintendo DS. All right.
That was a really close one.
Okay, Nintendo DS. Let's put it in A. I don't feel the need to bump anything else, and
What the heck? Oh,
Yeah, we haven't done a lot of bumping around.
We haven't bumped anything.
this has been very uncontroversial.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I was expecting a lot of pain.
There was my desire to change my own decision. That's been the only pain here.
Here, how about this? I'm tempted to do this. I think
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm having trouble thinking of DS games. I can only think of like Phantom Hourglass or something.
Well,
Mario and
the
Luigi
3DS
Saga, I think.
Yes.
listen, the 3DS was back compatible, right?
Yeah,
It was.
So that's probably why.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Game Boy Advance in A and put DS where Game Boy Advance was.
I like that.
Oh.
Okay. Like this?
I'm
Oh.
gonna pretend that's the SP, and then I can.
Yeah. Game Boy Advance is key because I like couldn't play the handhelds until they had the backlit screen.
It's so
Yeah,
true, though. I know.
The Advance was like, why would I suffer?
Game Boy Advance SP. The Game Boy Advance had so many good games. Metroid Zero Mission.
Yes.
Metroid
Oh.
Fusion.
Golden Sun.
Golden Sun.
There was a bunch of good Castlevania games.
Wow.
So yeah, that's my final thing where I'm switching to.
Awesome.
Right.
Well, I like it. I like that we actually got a switcheroonie.
I want to switch something too.
I was going to ask. I was actually going to go through each person and say,
Okay, good.
are there any changes you would make? But before we do
So-
that, just want to
okay.
say here is the official Simply Nerdy tier ranking, at least as far as our little game and doing the swaps and having everybody choose.
Following the rules. This is
Yeah,
how
following the rules. But I'm curious. What would you guys perhaps change? Let's start with Steve and talk about maybe what you would swap from this list.
I would probably swap. I'd probably put the N64 where the SNES is and put the SNES on S tier.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
So you put this one down here
Yep.
and move
and
and
put
move
the
the
NES up.
here. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Steven.
Interesting. Yeah.
You've let that stay for long, Austin.
Oh yeah, because I was I was
yeah.
just giving a preview
just-
to people
yeah,
of what
yeah.
it would look like, and then went
What it would
back
look like.
to our official tier rank so that you can make adjustments how you'd want, David or Lisa. Let's do Lisa next.
No, mine would just be the same as Steven.
Same. Okay.
Let's go, Lisa.
So putting
What's
the
up?
SNES up here.
Yep.
David, any changes?
Are you ready for the consensus?
Yeah.
I
I
love
don't
the N64 is great, but yeah, I'm gonna agree.
Okay.
Oh.
I think the graphics of the SNES or SNES aged better, and it has a bigger quantity of amazing games.
Really?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, it does.
Yes!
Are you
you
kidding?
sure?
Austin, get out of here.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Not that there's any game individually better than Ocarina of Time, but
Dude, I had so many games on the N64. That's why I had to. But it could just be because we were limited severely by whatever we had accessible at the time in our family. So, and I do have a lot of good nostalgia with Super Nintendo as well. I think, yeah, I just think Nintendo 64 has that much more over it for me. But that's just a personal preference.
So are we okay? So Austin, what would you change? Let's push that back.
So I would have it here, but I would honestly, I think I would put the Wii above these.
Whoa!
I think I would put the Wii above the DS and the Wii U.
Because it's
Yeah.
backwards compatible with GameCube.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I want to know why, though. I want to know why.
I feel like it just got utilized more, like because it was backwards compatible with the GameCube, but also depending on the Wii that you got, you could plug in the GameCube controllers. That was really nice. Again,
Yes.
backwards compatibility, but not just in terms of the game, but the hardware, the port capability. I feel like there were some games that I just enjoyed more on the Wii than I did the Nintendo DS and the Wii U.
Yes.
That's
So
fair.
overall, I feel like that's kind of where it stands. But I don't think it's better than the A tier games or consoles that we currently have. So
I feel like maybe now that you're bringing attention to it, I also would probably put the DS below the Wii U for me.
Yeah.
Because like I'm having trouble thinking of anything on the DS that
That was the first.
Get it, it's on Friday.
That was the first new Super Mario Bros. Game that ever came out. Was on the DS.
I don't care about new Super Mario.
Ah, boo that! Dang, calm down over there.
Fight me, David.
So, do you remember with the Nintendo DS? I remember you had to like wear this piece of plastic on your thumb in order to use the bottom screen. You either had to use the stylus.
Oh, either that or use the stylus.
That is true.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, you had to like put on this. It was just like
It's not a touch screen.
It's not a touch screen. It's like pressure, so your fingernail works better than your finger pad.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
yeah, and you had to like put on screen protector, otherwise you were gonna like dig into that thing.
Oh, so
Oh, man. Well, there you have it. Thank you guys for participating, and thank you guys for watching. We are very curious about your individual tier rankings, so feel free to share those in the comments below.
Actually, I'm
Yes.
not interested in their individual rankings. What they need to do is they need to all play the games.
There you go.
Then we'll have more people that have fights over this.
Yes, there you go.
I am honestly surprised of that how much consensus we had.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
You guys have
very
good
nice.
taste, all of you.
So yeah, if you guys in the comments want to agree or disagree with us, let us know. We'd love to hear it either way. Cool. And yeah, thank you all for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and ring that notification bell so you can be notified of more nerdy content in the future. And until next time, keep it nerdy.